Welcome back. In the last video we have discussed about S objects in Apex, and in this video we will discuss about one more data type which is called as collection, and collection is used to store variables of same types in a very large numbers. So collections can be used to store a number of values in a single variable, and collection has the ability to increase or decrease their size depending on the needs of the user. And there are three types of collection in Apex. They are as follows. First one is list. So this is here I have discussed about list. Then second is set, and the third is map. So let's discuss about list. So what is a list? List is an ordered collection of elements that are distinguished by their index positions. List element can be of any data type. They can be primitives, they can be S objects, they can be user defined data types. They can also contain collections inside them and other built-in Apex data types. And the index position in a list starts from 0 in Apex. And to how can we declare a list variable type? So let's discuss about it. In the first example we will use a list of integers. So let's create a list of integer. So first of all you have to use the keyword list, and the type of variable it will store. So it will store integer, and then the name of variable. So my list equals to new list, and again you have to use integer here. So we have declared a list here. Now let's add some values in this list. So for that we have to use the name of list, then add method, and then let's add some values. So 1 my list dot add 2, and let's add one more variable, my list dot add 3. Now let's print the list, system dot debug my list, and let's execute this code. So it's run without any error. Let's see the output. Click on debug only, and here you can see a list contain three numbers, which is 1, 2 and 3. Now let's declare a list of string type. So for that let's again go to this, and we can also write comments in Apex using this double slash. This is used to write a single line comment. So we can write this is a list, so that whenever we come to our code up 2 to 3 months back, we can know that what this part of code is doing. And you can also write multi-line comments using this. So slash star and whatever the code you want to comment, and after that star slash. So this is multi-line comment, and if now I execute this part of code, then you will see no output in the debug logs. So let's execute, and let's see, there is nothing to execute. That's why it is giving error. Yeah, okay. Now let's create a list of string type. So list, and as we already know that Apex is case insensitive, so we can use uppercase and lowercase, and there is no problem with that. So let's string my country list equals to new list string, and country list dot add. Now we'll first add India, dot add, let's add America, and let's print this list, system dot debug, and then the name of the list, which is country list. Let's execute this part of code, and you can see the execute debug statement. So India and America are printed, and now let's just try to print India and then print America. So for doing that, let me comment this line. I don't want to execute this line. I will print system dot debug, and as we discussed, index in list starts from 0. So let me prove that to you. So I will use country list and element at position number 1. So now what it will do is it will print America, because index position in list start from 0 in Apex. So if you want to print India, then you have to write country list 0. So let's first print this and then we will see how to print India. Execute. So we don't want these logs, and you can see America is printed. So for printing India, we have to change the index position and then execute, highlight it, and you can see here India is printed. Now let's have a look at some of the methods which are in the list. So we have already looked at one of the method, which is add, which adds a element to the end of the list. So this is used to add element to the end of the list. Now let's use the second method, which is used to insert an element at a specified index position. So let's insert China at index position 1 and see what is the result. So after this let me again print this list all, and then country list dot add at index position 1 I want to print store China. So China, execute, and after that I also want to print the list. Let's print it. Let's run the code, execute. So by clicking on execute button, it will execute the whole code in the anonymous window, and by clicking execute anonymous, execute highlighted, it will run the code which is selected and then executed. So let's see the output here in this window, developer console. So this is the, so you can see India and America is printed because I have stored India and then America, and now in the second, after printing this, I have used add and mentioned the index position at which I want to store China. So I have used 1 comma China, so China is printed at index position 1. Now let's have a look at some more methods. There is one more method which is called as clear. It will remove all the element from the list. So let's use these also. So country list dot remove, sorry, clear, and let me copy this line from here so we can save some time. And let's select this code and click on execute highlighted. So this part of the code will be executed from the anonymous window. Let's go back to our output screen and click on debug only, and you see nothing is printed because every element of the list has been removed by using clear method. And now let's have a look at the size method. So which is here, size, it will return the number of element in the list. So let's use this country list dot size, and once more, okay, instead of copying this I should copy this. So let's understand the whole code. I have declared a list here, then added 2 countries in the list, which is India and America, then printed the list, so it will print India and America, then printed the size of the list, which will print 2 because there are 2 elements in the list. Now after that I have added China at index position 1, so the list will become India, China and America. After that it will print here India, China and America, and here it will print the size of the list, which is equals to 3. Now after that it will clear the list, so it will remove all the elements from the list, and then it should print 0. So let's execute this code, select this code and click on execute highlighted, and yes, let me cross this, we don't require this, and debug only. So yeah, first India and America is printed because we have 2 elements in the list, so it also printed the size of the list. Then we added China, so India, China, America, and the list size of list become 3, so it is 3, and after that the 0 is printed because there are no element in the list. That's it. Now let's see some more method. Let's look at the method called sort. It will sort the element in the list in ascending order. So let's click on this. So this is the example, name of the list dot sort. So let's use it and let's print country list dot sort. So by ascending order, it means first of all there is America, then China, and then India. And now let's print the list. Oh, I have missed C here, and let's execute the selected code. Let's go back to our screen. So it's taking time. It's done, and you can see, okay, I have removed the list, so let me comment that part of the code so we can see the output. So we don't want to clear the list here, so let me comment these 2 lines and let's execute once more. So this is how where comments come in handy. Execute highlighted. Let's go back to our output screen, debug only, and you can see America, India and China is printed. So here India is before it because of the capitalization. So first of all it will use the uppercase, the strings with uppercase and then the lower cases. Let's have a look at some more methods and then we will wrap up this video. So where are the methods? Yeah, so we have used clear, we have clone. It will basically duplicate the copy of the list. It is used to compare the list. It is used to find the element at any specific position. So if you use country list dot get 0, so it will print America because we have sorted the list, and then you can find out the index of a list element. So if you want to find out the index of America, then you can use index of comma the value of the element, and then it will print it. So basically these are the methods in the list collection type. Now let's see the doc here. So we have used this. List can contain any collection and can be nested with one another and become multi-dimensional. So we can have a list inside a list, basically what it wants to convey. So we will look at this in the later video when we will use this type of list in the videos later. And now in the next video we will discuss about sets. So that's it in this video. Thank you very much.